So in Pokemon Legends ZA, Dratini is going to be one that everybody wants to get. So I'm going to show you the two different locations that you can find this Pokemon. Now the first one's going to be on the far right, just over here near the restaurant. So very easy one to find straight off the bat, especially if you are looking for them after the game's finished and you've unlocked everything. All of the fast travels make it so much easier to go to. So once you've managed to pop up on the restaurant, we need to go higher ground. So obviously if we want to do this in the day, that would possibly be better. So we're just going to sleep off through night. And as you'll be able to see, you can get just over here. So if we're going to this building right next to the restaurant, we'll be able to get the ladder up nice and properly. Now, obviously, I believe this one from all research can be a alpha as well. And then we should see it just over there. So if you wanted to potentially either fast travel, you might be able to go on the shiny hunt for this one as well, which makes life so much easier. So you can see it just sitting right here. It's always going to be there, which is always nice and easy. And you can try and catch it from here. Now, obviously, the next location that you can go with is going to be the other side of town. There is a few different locations you can go with, and naturally this one is going to be just next to level 10 or Wild Zone 10 in the blue sector. Now, once you've transported here, again, most of these are going to be on rooftops. I think that's just a given, to be honest. It's one of them. There is two other spawns that you can go for Dratini as well. So basically, all the time it's mainly going to be on roofs. So as soon as you come out of this zone, you want to potentially look for the ladder or anywhere they can get up. The map might help you if there is like a holovator near. So for instance, we could go back to that one instead. And most of the time with these holovators, they will have a mission. This one was going to be the Matang ones, or at least I think it was Beldum actually. And then from here, we should be able to just jump across from this zone, as you'll be able to see straight away in a moment. Should be able to just jump through that, I want to say. There we go. And there is the Alpha Dratini if you really want it. The next one is going to be located next to Wild Zone 8. This one is going to be next to a Gibble as well if you want to go into Wild Zone 8. Another pretty decent pseudo-legendary. But basically with this one, what you want to do is go to the Wild Zone 8 spawn, and it should be the building behind you. So for instance, if we are here, or in fact it's not, you want to be looking at this building just ahead of the park. This is where you're going to be going. So all the way around this way, you can either go through and have a look at any shinies there, or you can obviously just have a little walk around. Again, with this building, you got to try and find the lead. We're just going to go up this way just because it'll just be a little bit easier right now if you are spawning from Zone 8. As soon as you're on the rooftops, most of them around here do connect. And I want to say we should be able to get up on that ledge just from just having a little bit of extra magic there. So from here, you want to go up on this ladder. And then from here, we should then just be able to take it right down, or in fact we're a little bit further away. So like I say, oh okay, that's the first time I've not jumped down the ladder, but you should be able to kind of almost connect all of the buildings together, or at least be able to see them. And if you don't know from the very first one, you've got the Pansages there as well. If you've obviously not seen where he spawns before, then naturally you'll be able to kind of get at least a better look of where you're going. So obviously we said he is going to be over on this building. So if we look right round here, we can obviously go for the plank, and we've got a Alpha Flababy as well. And I think there is going to be the Dratini. So naturally from here, I don't think we can actually jump that, but you'll be able to find a ladder to go straight across. That'll be a great place to be able to obviously see where you can see him from, and maybe go in for like a little bit of a spawn. So naturally you just go around the building and you should find like a ladder or something, so like a structure that might go to the top. You might even be able to jump that, to be honest. And that's going to be the third spawn. The final spawn is going to be right at the top near obviously Wild Zone 4. Now if you go to the restaurant, if you go with the Wild Zone, it depends which entrance it actually puts you on. This is going to be right next to the Larvitar one that you can obviously go get. This is going to be can spawn as an alpha and should be level 39. So for instance with this one, we want to be looking at this building right here. So if we look straight in front of us, we need to get on top of there. So if we look round, I don't think there was any holovators near. You might be able to get on that one, in fact. So naturally, it is just trying to find the certain zone. Sometimes as well, always look inside. You might find something there that does work out really well. Sometimes the ladder's around, but actually not on this one. So we're just going to go all the way around. Makes life a lot easier, and Feraligatr doesn't get stuck. So as we go around, you'll be able to see the holovator on that side, but we want to try and go with this one. Is that that's not going to go all the way up. So we'll be able to see him from over here, and we'll see if we I don't know if we can jump that from there. So naturally you want to look at buildings that kind of do go closer. So you can see that we've got the netting on this one. So there is a potential that it might link us all the way through. And we do have the Holovator right here. So we should be able to get a good view of Dratini from this side if we are close enough, I'm pretty sure. So I don't know if we can jump that, to be honest. But we are looking for this building over here. And there is the Dratini over there. I just don't think we can jump that. It might be that little bit too much. Or at least we might be able to... yeah, we can't climb there. So naturally, we just got to find a different way to get up. But you can see where that Dratini is spawned. Sometimes, like I say, you might find it inside on this side. We've got the building going up. So this is going to be right in the center. And we can obviously take the course to get all the way up. So we'll just go ahead and show you the Dratini at the very minimum. And just how to actually get up as well. So obviously follow it round, and you want to go on the ladders, and there is a master ball there as well if you want to get that on your journeys. So there's a Pokeball, and we're looking for this. Beautiful. Up, up, up and away. And we should then be able to get up to the top. And that will be the 4 spawns that you can get. Naturally, if you want to obviously go with... if you wanted to go with the Dragonite, you can obviously get that in the center of level 20. So in the zone on here, you should be able to get the shiny Dragonite. But these are going to be the zones that you can obviously get the Dratinis in. And that's all 4 of them.